second grade, lesson 36. This is on classifying triangles, okay? So learning to classify means you learning to be able to tell the difference or what something is by how it looks, okay? So for example, you've learned about 3 different kind of angles. Well, you've learned 4, but we're just going to talk about 3 of them today, okay? Do you remember what this angle right here is called?
Acute?
Very good. Okay, so I'm just going to write that acute. Go on and draw that on your paper because we're going to do something with it. Okay, that is an acute angle. Okay, now I want you to draw this one. Do you remember what that one represents or what that one's called?
Right.
Right. That is right. Okay, see that? Mm-hmm. And remember, it has a perfect square corner. Remember, that's what makes it a right angle. How much? Do you remember how much degrees this one is?
90.
Very good. Okay, and then the last one is this one. Draw that one on your paper.
Wasn't there one more?
Yeah, we're not going to go over that one today because we're learning something else. Okay, do you know what this one was called?
Obese.
Obese is for a person that's larger. So we used obtuse. Okay, remember we just used the obese as a clue word for the OB right here. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to connect the 2 lines that are not connected to anything. Oops. Okay. Okay. Now what I want you to know or understand now, Eli, I'm going to erase this one and fix it. I messed that one up. Okay, you see that? This one is called an acute triangle now. Okay? And there are a few things that I want you to know about an acute triangle. What do you notice about this angle? Is it acute?
Mm-hmm.
What about this angle? Is it acute?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about this angle? Is it acute?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what? An acute triangle has all angles that are acute. All. You need to write that down. All angles are acute.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now let's look at this one. We did have a right angle up here, and then we connected them, and now we have a right triangle, right? Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I want you to know about the right triangle is that one side is 90 degrees perfectly. But look right here. What kind of angle is that? Acute and acute. So a right triangle is considered a right triangle if it has one 90-degree angle. So I'm going to put one 90-degree angle. So you need to write that down.
Got it.
Okay? Look back over here at this acute one. Okay? If this happened to stand up straight, and I put a little square corner in that one now becomes a right triangle instead of an acute triangle. See that? How that worked? Just by standing up one of the sides straight. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's look at this one. Okay? Let's first look at this first angle we talked about. Okay? It had an obtuse angle. Remember? Okay, so this makes up an obtuse triangle. But what I want you to see is look at these 2 other ones. What are they? They're acute, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
So only one angle has to be obtuse for it to be considered an obtuse triangle. Got it? So one angle to be greater than 90 degrees. Remember, greater than 90 degrees makes it an obtuse triangle or angle. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what makes this an obtuse triangle is that one of the angles is greater than 90 degrees. You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's no way Do you see how these two are acute? There's no way to have more than one obtuse angle. You want to see? There's my obtuse angle. And let's say I made this one an obtuse angle. Obtuse and obtuse. Can I make a triangle? Nope, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. And it no longer becomes a triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, is there a way to have two obtuse angles?
No.
Nope. So you understand why there's only just one every time?
Yeah.
Just one here, and all three have to be all. Got it?
Got it.
All right, now, let's learn one more thing. So I'm going to erase this, and we're going to learn about 3 more triangles. Okay, and I'm going to do my best to draw this. Okay, that is all 3 sides are exactly the same length. I did my very best drawing it anyway, okay? And when you see all 3 sides the same length and all 3 angles the same angle amount, it's considered this. So draw this on your paper, and I want you to write this word. Equilateral triangle. Write that down for me. Do your best drawing the perfect, most perfect triangle where all the sides are equal and all the angles are equal amounts. Okay? Now, do you know what helps me remember this one? Look at this word right here. Equal. Now, it almost is actually spelled equal. A is right here for regular, like equal, the equal amount. Okay? So, if I see that this is an equilateral triangle, that means all the sides are equal. And all the angles are equal. Do you see that? So it means it's an equilateral triangle, okay? Now, is this also an acute triangle?
Yes.
Yes, because all 3 sides are acute, right? Or angles, all 3 angles are acute. Remember that? Okay? Is it a right triangle?
No.
No. Okay? So this one happens to be equilateral and acute. But we're learning just about equilateral right now. Okay, but I wanted to show you that. All right, the next one I'm going to draw is this. Now, what's the difference between this one and this one?
That one's got higher, like point.
Okay,
thing.
this one is called Isosceles. Isosceles triangle. Write that down and draw it for me. Okay? And I'll tell you what it means in just a second. Isosceles triangle.
Got it.
Now let me explain to you what the difference is here. Okay, you see that it's a little bit taller, but what I want you to see is, look at the length of this side. And then look at the lengths of this side and this side. Okay, do you see how different they are? This one, these ones are way longer and this one's not. So is this one considered equilateral?
No.
No. Okay, but an isosceles triangle means this. 2 of the lines are equal. So you know what helps me remember this? Twins are 2 people that look alike and have the same, and they're called identical twins. So it helps me remember identical isosceles. This I helps me remember that. Okay? So what is an isosceles triangle?
One with 2 that are the same.
2 sides that are exactly the same. Okay? All right, at least 2 sides are exactly the same. Okay? All right, and then the last triangle we're going to learn about is this one. Let me see if I can get that one. Okay. This one is called a scalene triangle. Write that down. And I'm going to show you why this one is different. And these ones are all have to do with the sides. Did I tell you that in the beginning? These 3 different kind of triangles have to do with their sides. This one is short, this one is longer, and then this one is the longest. So this one's shortest, medium, longest. Can you kind of tell? I mean, I'm drawing it very well. Okay? And so if they have all three different lengths, then that means it's a scalene triangle. Okay? You understand it?
Yep.
All right. Now, let me ask you a question. I'm going to draw this back up here. All right, I'm going to ask you this question. Is this an equilateral triangle?
Yes.
Is it an obtuse triangle?
No.
Is it an acute triangle?
Yes.
Is it an isosceles triangle?
No.
Okay, that's where I was going to get confused as well, okay? But an isosceles triangle is where it has at least two sides that are the same. So it's actually an isosceles as well. Okay? Because an isosceles has at least. Okay?
Oh.
Okay? Is this a right triangle?
No.
No. Okay? So you understand? Feel like you got it?
Yes.
Okay, now, draw this on your paper.
Okay.
And come down kind of at a little bit of an angle, not straight. No, you're doing good. Yep. And then, good. Okay. Now, what I want you to see is two things. This, check out the angles. Because of the angles, what would this be considered?
Acute.
Acute. This one's an acute triangle. Okay, so what I want you to see is that when we are talking about acute, right, and obtuse, we're talking about the angles. Okay? But when we talk about equilateral, what was some of the others? Equilateral, isosceles, and do you remember the last one?
Scalene.
We're talking about the sides. Okay, so pick out which of these this triangle is. Is it a acute triangle?
Yes.
Yes. Check. Is it a right triangle?
No.
Is it obtuse?
No.
No. So it is an acute one, okay? Is it an equilateral?
No.
Is it an isosceles?
Yes.
Yes. Isosceles. Very good. It's not a scalene because that means all three are different sides. Good job. Excellent job. So this is an acute and an isosceles triangle. Okay? Let's try another one. Ready? This time I want you to draw two lines perfectly the same length and then connect it. Okay? Two lines going the exact same length down and over.
Okay.
What does that little symbol mean right there?
The corner.
What does it mean?
Right.
It's right and it's a perfect. Okay, 90 degrees, perfect 90 degrees. So, is this an acute triangle?
I don't believe.
No, because all three of them have to be acute for it to be acute triangle. Okay, so it's not that one. Is it a right triangle?
Yes.
Right. Is it an obtuse?
No.
No, no obtuse angles. Good job. Is it an equilateral? This one has to do with the sides. Are all the sides equal length?
No.
No. Is it an isosceles?
Yes.
Yes. Is it scalene?
No.
No, it's not, because these two are the same length, and that was not. Okay, good. Last one, and we're done. Draw this. Okay. Same length on these two.
Okay.
Okay, and then connect the third one.